You know, for once, I think I'm gonna let Shion take the lead. You know, she's looking fire with this new dress and everything, so I'm excited to play as her. Hello everybody, my name is David, but you can also call me Zen, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Rise. Last time, we had to go over to Moscow and help them in an emergency. We also went through the Renin facility and got Shion this new outfit. She's looking pretty cute. This time, we are gonna finally take the fight to Balsef, and we have a split kind of like diversion plan. So first things first, we have to go over to the the garrison and kind of go from there. But before we head over there, I do want to give this area a full like exploration, because last time I only really scratched the surface with what was over here. So there might actually be a good amount of stuff that I didn't even realize that was here the first time through, like this bag over there.
Our work is done here.
In between episodes, I already went on ahead and spent a good chunk of my SP. So now I also have access to Severing Wind, which is another launching attack, which I might use over Demon Fang, and I'm also going to also put on Stardust. Shion didn't get anything, but her next thing that I'm trying to get for her is going to cost 800, which is going to give her basically the Endure status buff, which more or less just means that she won't get one shot. And I think that's a good, and I do think that is a good thing to save up for. That's why I'm not particularly like freaking out about how long it's going to take to get it. But let's go ahead and use, I say Severing Wind isn't bad. Though the unfortunate reality is that, oh, Stardust is cool. Even though I didn't really get an effective use out of it. But we can do Severing Wind into Mirage, or once we get 4 AC, then we can do Severing Wind into Stardust. Both of which are decent options. So yeah, we've already been over here towards the Cave of Solitude. So pretty much we have this section that we're heading to right here. And then we have the section over there that we didn't go to yet either. So we have at least probably 2 more battles to kind of go through before we even go to Balsef's castle. Let's just say that I didn't think that this fight would be as close as I thought it was going to be. I wasn't anticipating that. Why was this fight so particularly difficult all of a sudden? I guess because I was trying to do a dodge and it just didn't work out the way that I had initially planned it to. So it just ended up becoming a lot more awkward than it needed to be. But I guess it's fine because we won the fight anyway and everyone's alive, but I really probably shouldn't have had to use a life bottle there. And we got a new recipe for grilled mushrooms. I don't think we have mushrooms. I know that I haven't been like particularly looking for mushrooms. So I wouldn't put it past me if I didn't have any. But we got our quick little exploration out the way. At worst, we can fast travel and come back if somebody's like, David, you missed something. You animal. Ooh, that I was supposed to say this song does it. A lot of the songs so far have been like fire. Was that Zephyr who I heard? Ooh, dog ears.
I hope he's gonna be okay.
Is now really the time to be worrying about him? We've still got a job to do.
Oh look, I was about to say they've been already hard at work. I wish we kind of got like a little bit of an anime cutscene that showcases that, like us going to the castle and like sneaking around. I think that'd be really cool. I can understand why they don't do that, but you know, it's an option.
We can't say this place is truly liberated until we do something about them.
What are you muttering about? Stay focused. We still have to take down Balsef.
Got some saffron as well. I forgot. I don't know what the herbs do in this game. Traditionally, herbs have just been yeah, basically like status buff boosts. So let's see. Rosemary is elemental attack, so I'll give that to Shion. Oh, I do have mushrooms. I don't want to talk about it. Chamomile, we'll give to Iron Mask because it raises physical penetration. You have Lavender, which increases physical attack. Gonna give that to Iron Mask. In Sage, which increases max HP, which I'll take more durability on my healer. So now that we used up all our herbs, let's keep going. We're basically as strong as we can be. Hypothetically, at least. If memory serves correctly, this is going to be a shortcut out of here. So we just have to keep going towards the castle. The entrance is about to be right around the corner.
Let's get in there and kick their asses.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Is this someone's idea of a bridge?
Looks like it.
I don't want to talk about the fact that I almost risked it all and failed, like, greatly. But yeah, now we're in Balsev's castle. There's gonna be a lot of fights here. So I hope that there is a campfire in here at some point to kind of help with that. So Glanamede Castle is the name of where we're at. So the one thing that I do remember from when I played this previously was that there is actually a gigantic Zoogle here. And I was able to beat it before.
It's already started.
So I don't know if I'm stronger or weaker from when I fought it previously in the last attempt at the series. So we'll see.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We don't know what might happen up ahead. It's better to have it and be ready than to be caught in a fight without it.
Okay, so she can, oh right, she mentioned that she can summon it at will. This always seems like a very intimate moment. I wonder if we'll ever get like heat conductive gloves.
I took the liberty of cutting the flow of energy from the Master Core. I may be giving you the sword, but you still need me to unleash its power. Try not to forget that.
Why? That's gonna cook your back. But we got the Blazing Sword emblem. So we have Infernal Torrents now. Can't really do too much with all this right now. Pretty much we are currently still working on the Rebellious Spark. And then we are working on Escape Artist for Shion. Okay, so I wonder how that's all gonna work once we actually, do a battle. Because I don't remember how using the Blazing Sword works. Are you telling me there are soldiers inside too? Luckily, he hasn't realized that we're here yet. Time to put that sword of yours to good use. Let's move. So, Iron Mask sacrifice HP to use a Flaming Edge, a strong, wide-reaching Blazing Sword attack. To do so, hold down... Sorry, I had to burp. That was just sitting in there. Hold triangle, square, or X will trigger a Flaming Edge after he performs the corresponding art. Flaming Edge costs no AG to use. Flaming Edge moves have the added bonus of dealing damage to downed enemies, plus after learning a certain skill, you can continue to hold the button longer. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, that's cool. So right now, okay, so Infernal Torrent can only be used right now because I have on my Swallow Edge, and that's only because both of my other two moves are launchers. And so that's why Rising Phoenix is there, because that's an air one. The boost strikes are one-hit kill attacks performed in tandem with other allies. When you see the word strike, press 1 to use one immediately. Boost. All right.
This one's mine. Do it.
Oh, I definitely did not do that right.
This ends
Oh. Oh. So that's how that works.
Amazing.
Just how powerful the blazing sword really is. It's a good thing we took them out before they caused any trouble, but now I have another problem. Yeah, this wall of flames. You think this is Balsef's doing? Probably. Looks like they meant to keep people like us out. Should we try running through them? Don't be stupid. Just because you can't feel pain doesn't mean it won't burn you to a crisp. Well, what do you propose then? I can tell these flames are definitely made of fire astral energy. I'm thinking we can use my master core to see if we can interfere with it and then absorb them with the blazing sword. So basically you want me to try using the blazing sword on it. Sure, I can do that. Sounds good enough to me.
I need to be stronger.
Oh, it's gonna cost cure points, which means that we would need like orange gel and stuff like that. But before we go over there, let's view the skit.
Where the hell is Balsef? If we don't hurry up and find him.
You're too close. Try to stay farther apart.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Was I really that close?
I guess I'm just not used to standing right next to people.
An interesting conversation.
Because of your thorns?
Oh,
You're a surprisingly nice person.
What?
not the surprisingly.
You think so? I mean, you just made sure your thorns wouldn't.
You can keep your opinions to yourself. You don't know the first thing about me.
I'm not saying I know everything about you. Sheesh. No need to bite my head off.
You just can't take a hint, can you?
What? I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know what sorts of hardships you've been through. After all, what could I possibly know about pain?
I know you didn't mean anything bad by what you said. The throne room is up on the next floor. That's probably where we'll find Balsef.
Well, that skit kind of hurts. All right, beating him around the bush.
Hey,
What?
if there's something you want to say, just come out and say it.
What?
Huh?
I hate when I feel like people are laughing at me on the inside, especially someone like you where I can't read your expression.
Someone got the Hades 2 technical
Why would I
test and I'm
laugh at you?
upset. I want
What are you
that.
talking about?
I just saw it on Steam.
My outfit. As soon as you saw me in those ruins, you wanted to say something, didn't you?
Oh, it's not that. It's just
Just what?
nothing.
You're a truly awful person. You know that?
I'm awful. Hey, you're the one jumping to conclusions about what I think. You're not one to talk.
Then
This
prove
is
me
the
wrong and
drama.
Tell me what you were really thinking.
It wasn't anything mean about you, I promise.
I don't believe that for a second.
And it doesn't matter what the hell I tell you. You'll always doubt me.
How are they working together? How are they working together? That's what I want to know.
Wow.
That actually worked. See? What did I tell you? That took a lot more out of me than I was expecting, though. Maybe we can save that trick for when we really need it.
We can cross through now.
Good. We're pressed for time.
Okay, so the smart thing to do would be to go around, because we can just use more CP that way. But I don't like doing that. We're just gonna fight right through them. I'm gonna take that iron chunk and then we're just gonna go. We're just gonna do it.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Oh, this one costed 16 CP. But now we reversed it. So, you know, we're doing good. We're living our best lives. All right, let's go on ahead and grab that apple gel. And I do think I wanted to actually pop an early orange gel, just that way we're not caught in a super awkward situation with like progressing through the area. Otherwise, we're gonna have to find like a campfire or something to that length to like make sure that we're good.
Looks like there's still some soldiers inside the castle.
It's still less than it would usually be.
All right,
The
so
diversion must be working.
Everyone, stay safe.
okay, so we have some options here, but first we have to see the skin.
Having second thoughts?
No, I was just thinking about the blazing sword. Whenever I hold it, I feel wrong somehow.
Elaborate.
Is relying on a sword from a Renin Master Core that repulsive?
It's not about that. It's just... It's hard to explain. It's like the sword is almost too strong.
Like a cheat code, maybe?
I don't know what's got you so worried, but in case you forgot, that sword is the only reason we have a fighting chance against a lord.
I know. You don't need to keep telling me.
Well, good. That said, the longer you use it, the more you get burned by it, too. We need to remember to patch you up quickly when that happens. A double-edged sword in every sense. Since you can't feel pain, you'll need to be careful, okay?
Are you actually worried about me?
Why do you have to keep pointing it out?
Look, I need you if I'm going to take out the lords, and I can't have you dying on me before that happens. That's my only concern.
I'll say their dynamic is so goofy. I love them so much. Oh, those guys are effectively child's play now. That's good to know.
Blip on our radar.
Okay, an almondite mass? Did I say that right?
It's so hot. I can definitely believe they're harvesting. Barely a blip on our radar.
Okay, so what's over here? Am I gonna regret coming over here? Doesn't look like it. Warrior emblem. Interesting. I don't know entirely what like penetration does in comparison to just raw attack power. So for the time being, I think it's probably the better play to just maintain what we have on currently.
I won't forgive you. Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Okay. Oh, I guess I should burn an apple gel. Yeah, something about Tales games is that it is actually a post-game change to be able to store more than 15 items at a time. So it is rather important that you stay and kind of maintain the amount of items that you're holding. So that's why right there I just went on ahead and used an apple gel there. Just because it was just in my best interest to do so. That way I don't have to like come back here like 5 million years later. Though I doubt I would have anyway. Bone fragment armor. I believe that should be armor for... Yep, bone armor for our guy over here. Iron mask. I was like, my brain truly couldn't remember his name for a second. Now, part of me wants to make this episode like super long because this is the 5th episode, and then that way, like, for the week, you don't necessarily have to worry about missing out on some stuff. But since we're already at like the narrative finale of this like little mini arc. Okay. So let's determine a route.
Are those armed soldiers ganging up on a kid?
They're attacking him. We have to save him.
Oh, guess we have no choice in the matter. You were aiding the rebels, weren't you? Damn embedded. Stop right there. Hey, it's you. Perfect. If I capture you, that should turn our Lord's mood right around. They do not shy with like showcasing like the kids suffering as well, which like is sad, but I understand. Oh, it did not let me finish him. That was odd. I wonder why it didn't let me finish him there. I was bashing it, but I guess I might have to be on the... I didn't have to be on the ground before, so that was just weird.
Are you okay? What were you even doing here?
Working, most likely. Danon's slaves that can't handle manual labor outdoors are put to work in the castles as servants. I'm surprised you didn't know.
Actually, yeah.
The soldiers got really mad all of a sudden and everyone ran away. I was the only one that got caught.
And it's good that we found you, but it's still not safe here. You need to get out of here before any more soldiers find you. Understand?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for saving me. Oh, here, you can have this.
Don't touch me.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I only wanted to...
Oh no. It took me a second.
It's not your fault, kid. Don't sweat it. Can I take it instead?
I hope we can reverse the curse on
Sure.
her.
It's the key to the elevator here. Will it help you guys at all?
Could you imagine if we didn't get that?
Thanks, kid. Now get going. And be careful on your way out.
Could you have imagined if we couldn't have gotten that because of her thorns? I know that hurts her. I know.
Not too happy about a slave touching you, huh?
This isn't the time. We should keep moving.
That was a poor joke. You know that. But that Iron Man, that was such a poor joke. You know, for an elevator key, this thing sure is weirdly intricate looking. Why do Renans feel like they have to decorate everything? We don't decorate everything. My guess is that this key's special somehow. Special? How? It's just an elevator key, isn't it? Maybe it works in a particular elevator, like I don't know, one that leads to wherever Balsef's lurking. If that's the case, then that kid's really does a solid. All right, we should find the elevator it goes to and see where it takes us. Oh, not Thorny Wood. That's so depressing. Don't do her like that. Oh. So I can throw like grenades, even though I wasn't really reading that. I'll probably see what it's more specifically in editing. All right, Renan values.
This place looks damn near the same on the outside as it does on the inside. Nothing but fire and rocks.
That could just be Balsef's aesthetic, by the way.
A little more elegant. Instead, it seems this one was very dedicated to a theme.
Is that your idea of a joke? Don't lump the rest of us in with someone like Balsef.
Okay, so you're getting
This
it.
place looks so grungy.
I guess you could say that's just the majority of what he's into. He likes fire and he likes rocks.
Yeah.
He's an egotistical brute without a single shred of class. He even makes everyone call him by his stupid nickname, the Wild Beast. I feel sorry for everyone who's stuck having to work beneath him.
Huh. Interesting.
Why?
I used to think all Renans were like him. Terrible people obsessed with their own superiority, who are only out to make us miserable. But now, listening to you talk makes me realize that maybe there are some good ones too. Maybe there are a few of you that are different.
I hate that this is tied behind a skit, by the
I
way.
don't know what kind of Renan you think I am, but I have no intention of getting friendly with you. We clear?
Crystal, believe me, I wasn't about to suggest we go hang out and have a drink after this, that's for sure.
That's like a very, very important lesson that I don't think should have been tied to a skit.
What the hell is that thing?
A spirit vessel. It's what the Renans use to harvest astral energy from Danons.
So,
I won't forgive you.
They have like a lot of stuff that's tied behind skits that I would argue are pretty important, like contextual stuff to have. Which I think a lot of Tales games do that as a way to kind of, you know, get you interested in listening to the skits. But even still, I think that would have been a very cool cutscene to have. But it is what it is. Let's keep, let's keep kind of working our way through the castle. Okay, so while I'm thinking about it, the food's been very helpful. The potato, the potato recipe, being able to get a little bit of health after every encounter, it's been very nice. If I do say so myself. And we're getting a whole bunch of life bottles. I remember the fight with Balsef being a bit. Wait, why did who like that? No.
I'm surprised
No.
there are owls here too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Why the owl have to who like that? That was. I don't appreciate that. But yeah, like I said, they a lot of Tales games tend to almost over prepare you to some degree, which I find a lot of value in that. This is also the very first. It's very obvious that that it's going to be very likely that we do fight Balsef in a second, and obviously based on my context of having played this section before, we are going to fight him. So it's important that we get prepared. Items are important.
Barely a blip on our radar.
All right, Jasmine and the explosive peeler. Okay.
What are those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What? You mean my bombs?
My bombs?
As in the things people use to clear out rocks? But I could have sworn I saw something other than fire burst from some of yours.
That's because these aren't ordinary bombs. They're specially made ones filled with astral energy.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay, and why do you shoot the bombs after you release them?
It's a part of my strategy. The effects of my bombs change when I fire bullets of a different astral element at them. It makes it difficult for enemies to predict what effect they'll have, or when they'll go off.
That's fair. Okay, that makes sense.
You're using powerful bombs, and next you're using powerful healing arts. They're kind of on the opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Makes her versatile.
Think of it this way. If you ever get caught up in the blast of one of my bombs and you manage not to die, I'll be able to heal you using my arts.
I'll do my best to not die then.
See, there you go. That's looking on the bright side of things, I suppose.
Seems about right to me.
I'll go ahead and clear out the other guys too before we continue exploring. Okay, now that we've taken those guys out, we finally have just like a proper opportunity to like explore the area and kind of pick up another key. Nice. That wasn't my like primary priority, and we got another apple gel. We're just getting gels. There's just an apple gel here, an apple gel there, an apple gel everywhere. Gonna go ahead and put this herb on our mask because he's the one who's getting whopped upside the face. And I feel like I was supposed to rhyme something, maybe call it like my ace. Does that work? Am I a professional rhymer? It also, to me, currently makes more sense for me to just kind of walk up the stairs in kind of like the manual fashion. But yeah, it is, the giant Zoogle's right here. It is essentially just a giant roly-poly.
Don't get careless.
You're mine! Don't tell me!
Oh. Yeah, you see, it doesn't actually hurt like all that much. And it does have a weak point. So the game does anticipate us to be able to kind of deal with this guy to some extent right now. He also has a lot of poison attacks, so I just need to steer clear every so often. He does have the weak point on his tail, so I'm going to try my best to kind of take advantage of that. We don't have a lot of cure points, but we do have a lot of apple gels. But I'm probably going to try my best to not touch. Oh, there we go. Core break. Yeah, that was a good time to use Infernal Torrent.
I never miss.
Unfortunately, I can't lift him up, so anytime I go up in the air like that, I don't know if that's actually a good call or a bad call. But his weak point actually refreshes. That's actually very nice. That's very appreciated of you, game. All right, dodge the toxins. Overall, I think we're we've ultimately got like a bit of a good rhythm going on. I love how Shion's like, let's let's do it. Flaming swing. That's a free 1K right there. That wasn't necessarily what I was like aiming for, but all right, come on. Oh, it's blue. I don't know what blue means. It's angry, probably. Thank you for the first aid. Just keep moving. Just keep moving.
Stay away from my friend.
Okay. So that's what I was afraid of, but luckily we can use a life bottle. So now I know when he's blue like that, that's a problem.
Take it down.
Infernal turret. This one's all mine. Here I come. It's over.
All right, let me go ahead and use my boost attack there. Let's see if we can get another stagger going. Oh, we did not get another stagger going, in fact.
This one's mine.
Oh, and I missed that. Oh, and I missed. All right, just focus. Just focus. Good counter. All right, we almost got him. Not bad.
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Try harder.
All right, there we go. Good dodge and counter attack. I love how I thought I was going to be playing as Shion this time, and I did not like set myself up for success in that way. Come on, there we go.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Woo! We did it. Beat the big Zoogle. Ooh. We get astral flowers, so we have more CP. So this is our way. Okay.
I can feel my power growing.
And Iron Mask at level 10. We got a good amount of SP. I was about to say we are eating. And now we can actually explore this area much safer now. Oh, and our two, excuse me, astral crystal grains. So I wonder, is that something that I can do between like, I think that might be something that we could actually do between episodes where we go fight ball stuff is actually upgrade our gear. So that might be something on the table. That one probably looks like the way forward. Oh, I'm out of CP. Let me orange gel. I'm at 57 now, so that shouldn't be a big deal. This is a long tower. Even if I do like, even if I do like edit out a good chunk of battles, it's gonna still take a second.
Equipment should come in handy.
And that actually, I normally don't equip a lot of defensive accessories very often, but cutting fire damage in half, fire and water damage in half for Shion sounds actually like fantastic. So I do want to try my best to take advantage of that when we can. So before we move forward, let's see what we ultimately have access to now that we have the access to the castle elevator key. So have we been on this side before? Okay, yes. Yeah. I just want to double check before we like move forward. If there isn't much or anything like that's not super new, I'll go on ahead and meet you guys back in a moment.
I won't rest until I'm the
All
best I
right,
can
so we can reach the top floor right here.
be. You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
I don't think we fight ball stuff right away, otherwise it's about to be a mistake.
This area seems different.
We're getting close. Balsif should be right up ahead.
That's what I figured.
Okay.
Time to introduce ourselves.
So there's no point for me to use this healing light because I am going to more than likely just fast travel my way around. So I I think that this might be as good as time as any to go on ahead and make my little bit of last minute preparations and end off the episode from there. So why don't I go on ahead and show you guys exactly what I'm going to be doing. So we can now make the crude sword for Iron Mask, craft and equip, and we can also make the basic rifle for Shion. We also have some stuff to sell. Did pretty good there. Next, we can go over yonder to our inventory, make sure that we're all good here. We have probably more than enough life bottles and everything, so we can go on ahead and just use the inn to rest, and we're gonna make the grilled mushrooms. And we're gonna cook it with Iron Mask because that just works for him.
Everyone's gonna be real surprised.
He probably made them spicy as all hell too. But that's gonna give us an elemental defense up, which I think is gonna be probably pretty important for the fight coming ahead. Probably not right this second though. And then we are, then I'm gonna go on ahead and bring up the map and take us right back into the castle gates. All right, so we made it over here to the top where we're actually going to see ball stuff here in a second. So I want to go on ahead and thank each and every one of you guys for watching today's video. If you guys like it, make sure you leave a like or leave a dislike, and more importantly, also leave a comment. All the interactions ultimately help the algorithm, so go on ahead and just interact with the video so that way I know if I need to change something that I'm doing or just to keep on doing what I'm doing. Anywho, thank you guys also very much for watching today, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Probably, I don't know when the next one's probably going to release, but we'll see you there. So have a good rest of your day.